Is an educational and informational program for children.
Tonight, Firestone, Hawken, and Beachwood battle for the championship on Academic Challenge.
Academic Challenge is brought to you by Westfield Insurance. And now, here's the host of Academic Challenge, Jason Nicholas.
Jason Nicholas, and welcome to Academic Challenge. After 26 weeks, 78 teams, and over 2,000 questions, tonight we play for the Academic Challenge Championship and crown our 44th season champion. These three teams finished the regular season at the top of the point standings and earned a spot in the championship at the end of tonight's show. One will become our new champion. But before we begin, let's review the final standings. These teams round out the top 10, and Westfield Insurance will award each of these schools $1,000 in grant money. The three teams meeting tonight will share in $13,000 in grant money, with the champion school receiving $6,000 from Westfield Insurance. So not only are tonight's teams vying for the season championship, they're also playing for money for their schools. So let's get started tonight with our opening match in the championship. It is the lightning round. In this round, all three teams compete. We award 10 points for a correct answer. We'll subtract 10 points for an incorrect or no answer. Each team tonight starts with 100 points. Let's begin. Ancient history is important, but let's look back just 1 year. See if you can identify the major events that took place last year. In 2011, a 9.1 earthquake followed by a tsunami hit this Asian nation. Firestone.
Japan?
Right. Scientists found evidence of liquid water on this nearby planet. Hawken?
Mars.
Mars is right. In October, the world population hit this many, Firestone.
7 billion.
This many billion. 7 is right. Catherine Middleton married this British Firestone.
Prince William.
British Prince William is right. The euro became the currency of this nation. Or Tallinn is the capital. Beachwood.
Estonia.
Estonia is right. The World Series was won by this National League team. Beachwood.
Cardinals.
St. Louis Cardinals, correct. A team of Navy SEALs killed this Firestone.
Osama bin Laden.
Killed this Al-Qaeda leader. Osama bin Laden is right. This comedian had a bestseller with her book, Bossy Pants. Firestone.
Kathy Griffin.
Tina Fey is the right answer there. Death came to this founder of Apple Computers, Hawken.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs is right. For our final lightning round question, let's go over to Leon Bibb from News Channel 5.
One news headline: as part of the protests and demonstrations known as the Arab Spring occurred in February 2011 when this longtime president of Egypt resigned.
Beachwood.
Mubarak.
Mubarak is right. Okay, our championship is underway. We'll be back. We'll re-meet these three great teams when Academic Challenge continues.
Welcome to the conclusion of an exciting season.
During today's show, the top teams will compete to determine this year's champion.
Westfield Insurance is proud to sponsor a program that celebrates academic excellence. We provide grants to the top teams for the schools to use for educational purposes.
On behalf of Westfield's employees and our independent agency partners, thank you for tuning in. And join us again next year for another great season.
I'm Barack Obama, and I approve this message.
We're still fighting our way back from the worst economic crisis since the Great Depression. Our businesses have created almost 4.3 million new jobs over the last 27 months, but we're still not creating them as fast as we want.
The President's Jobs Plan would put teachers, firefighters, police officers, and construction workers back to work right now. And it's paid for by asking the wealthiest Americans to pay a little more. But Congress refuses to act. Tell Congress we can't wait.
I'm Matt Fish, the owner of Milk Bar and Grill. I got my start at Cuyahoga Community College. The instructors at the Culinary Arts program at Tri-C were fantastic. I mean, they were so hands-on. Hey, a word for me, Tri-C is where futures begin.
It's your first day in business. A new space, real investors, and butterflies the size of dinner plates. You could be an inspiration, make a difference, sponsor a Little League team. Anything can happen. And because anything can happen, well, that's why there's Westfield Insurance. To find an independent Westfield Insurance agent in your area, visit westfieldinsurance.com.
The Marco's Big Square Deal. We make it big, we make it square, and we make it Italian. Get the Marco's Big Square Deal. 16 slices with our Old World pepperoni for $6.99. That's $6.99. Order online or call Marco's today.
Tonight's judge is Michael Wilkins, instructor of mathematics at Cuyahoga Community College. All right, welcome back to the Academic Challenge Championship finale. It's now time for a mix-it-up round here. The questions are worth 20 points. There is no penalty for a wrong answer, so guess away. If a team goes 6 for 6, they'll receive those very important 25 bonus points. First, let's take a little bit of time and learn about team number 1 from Firestone. Firestone appeared on our second show of the season, scoring 735 points. This is the second time Firestone's been in the top 10, and the first time in the championship. Bijan is the captain of Firestone. Bijan, welcome back. Tell everyone at home what you've been up to.
I've been studying for IB exams at the end of the year, planning for a trip to the Bonnaroo Music Festival, and preparing for my study at The Ohio State University next fall.
Terrific. Over to Katie. Tell us your summer plans, Katie.
I'm planning to go to Spain for a class trip.
All right, excellent. Over to Sterling. Sterling, welcome back. Tell everyone at home more about what you've been up to.
I earned my Eagle Scout. I co-founded the Firestone Horticultural Club, and I plan to attend The Ohio State University this fall, majoring in biochemistry.
A couple of future Buckeyes there for Firestone. These questions are only for you. No need to buzz in. Let's start. You can eat up 20 points here if you find in this phrase the name of what element that is a member of the halogen family.
Iodine.
Iodine is right. Here are 2 of the 3 bodies of water separating England from the rest of Europe. Not named as what sea that shares its name with a compass point?
The North Sea.
North Sea is right. What same word will fit both of these definitions?
Range.
Range is correct. The name of what same body of water must be placed in the blanks to name the 2 railway lines linked in 1869 to form the first transcontinental railroad?
Union Pacific?
Yeah, Union Pacific or Central Pacific, correct. These 3 ships made it into the history books, but in different chapters. Arrange them chronologically, beginning with the oldest.
Santa Maria, Monitor, Maine.
That is right. 25 bonus points possible here, Firestone. This here is a surprising quote from what peaceful vegetarian who led India to independence and was known as the Mahatma?
Gandhi.
25 bonus points for Firestone. It is the championship. Team number 2 is Hawken. Hawken appeared on our 6th show of the season. They scored 800 points, which, by the way, is the 2nd highest ever. This is the 3rd time Hawken's been in our top 10, the 2nd time in the championship. And, of course, Hawken, our 2007-2008 champion. Eric is the captain of Hawken. Eric, welcome back. Tell us what you've been up to.
I recently became a writer for NAQT. I plan to study at Yale University in the fall, and I would like to thank all the fans in the audience for their support.
Okay, great. Over to Jonathan. Jonathan, what are your summer plans?
I'll be preparing to head off to Georgetown University in the fall, and I'd like to thank our coaches, Mr. Perry and Miss Heflin.
Terrific. Finally, over to Adil. Adil, tell us what you've been up to.
So I will be attending the University of Chicago in the fall, and I would like to thank Channel 5 and Westfield Insurance for giving us this opportunity to compete.
Terrific. We'd like to thank you guys for coming. And, of course, these questions only for you. No need to buzz in. Here we go, Hawken. These questions are only for you. You'll be grateful if you can find in this phrase the name of what bone that extends from the elbow to the wrist.
Ulna.
Ulna is right. Here you have 2 of the 3 main types of rocks. What is the 3rd that includes sandstone, shale, gypsum?
Sedimentary.
You got it. What same word satisfies both of these definitions?
Miss.
Miss is right. To complete the titles of these novels by Isaac Asimov, add the plural form of what same word meaning mechanical man?
Automatons. Robots?
Robots. Well done. These 3 men all served some time in prison, but in different centuries. Arrange them chronologically, starting with the earliest.
Raleigh, Thoreau, King.
You got it. 25 bonus points possible here, Hawken. These words spoken when he was about to commit suicide were spoken by what Carthaginian general who crossed the Alps with elephants during the Punic Wars?
Hannibal.
25 bonus points for Hawken. Good stuff. Okay, finally tonight is Beachwood. Beachwood appeared on our 15th show of the season. They scored 770 points. In that show, get this, they answered every question correctly. They never gave a wrong answer, and this is the third time in the top 10, but the first time Beachwood has made the championship. And we start with Scott. Scott is the captain of Beachwood. Scott, tell us more about you.
Well, I've been keeping busy with Chinese Culture Club and the Young Democrats, and I'd just like to thank our advisor, Mr. Kaminsky, and Westfield Insurance.
All right, very good. Over to Lizzie. Lizzie, tell us your summer plans.
I'm going to be going to genomics camp, and I'd like to thank all the people who came to support us and our advisor, Rachel, for getting me into Academic Challenge in the first place.
And I'm sure she's very happy about that. Okay, over to James, finally. And James, everyone at home wants to know what you're going to be up to.
This summer I will be attending Operation Catapult at Rose-Hulman.
All right, very good. Lizzie, Scott, James, Beachwood. These questions are only for you. Let's start. You get 20 points here if you find in this phrase the name of what noble gas with atomic number 18?
Argon.
Is right. These are two of the three major bodies of water that surround the Indian subcontinent. Not named is what bay that shares its name with a variety of tiger?
Bay of Bengal.
Bengal, correct. What same word will fit both of these definitions?
Litter.
Litter is right. Add what same metal here to name an early locomotive and an imaginary barrier separating communists from non-communist countries during the Cold War?
Iron.
Iron is right. You can find all three of these women in history books. Arrange them chronologically.
Ross, Truth, Sotomayor.
Right. 25 bonus points possible here. Beachwood. These are the words of what pilot who did not give up in 1947 when he set records by flying faster than the speed of sound?
Jaeger.
25 bonus points. You gotta know it's the championship. 3 for 3 on bonus points. We'll be back with more Q&A as our 44th Academic Challenge Championship continues.
I'm Craig Hassinger of Sieber Keck, a Westfield partner, bringing you the Sharing Knowledge Building Trust question. Why are car insurance rates higher for teens than other drivers?
For the answer and a chance to win a Kindle, visit westfieldinsurance.com/academic challenge.
It's your first day in business. A new space, real investors, and butterflies the size of dinner plates. You could be an inspiration, make a difference, sponsor a Little League team. Anything can happen. And because anything can happen, well, that's why there's Westfield Insurance. To find an independent Westfield Insurance agent in your area, visit westfieldinsurance.com.
From our fresh pack sauce to our fresh veggies to our 100% fresh dough, never frozen. At Papa John's, we believe fresh is better.
For a limited time only, order a large spicy Italian pizza for only $10. Order now at papajohns.com.
Welcome back to the Academic Challenge Championship. Before we begin our next round, let's recap the scores so far tonight. In third place with 265 points is Hawken. Tied for the lead, 275 Firestone. And they are tied, 275 with Beachwood. So an incredibly close match here very early. It is time for now our picture perfect round. Each correct answer is worth 10 points, but a wrong or no answer will cost you 10 points. All three teams are playing here. So hands on your buzzers, eyes on the monitor. Here we go. Still standing in Segovia, Spain is what ancient Roman structure built to deliver Hawken.
Aqueduct.
Aqueduct is right. Due to the color of its wings, this bird takes its name from what metal? An alloy of copper and tin. Firestone.
Bronze.
Bronze is right. Rockwell Kent painted this picture in 1909 while living in what New England state? Where Concord is the capital, Hawken?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire is right. What is the slope of the tangent line to the curve given at the point where x equals, Hawken?
6.
Where x equals 0, the answer is 0 there. Clouds of gunfire obscure some of the action in this painting of what battle that took place after the War of 1812 was officially over, Firestone?
Battle of New Orleans.
That is right. This 1835 painting is titled The Coronation of what Native American chief? The father of Pocahontas, Hawken?
Powhatan.
That is right. This is a 16th century archbishop's palace in which city? Now, the capital of the Czech Republic, Beachwood?
Prague.
Prague is right. The 50th anniversary of the landmark court case Brown versus Board of Education is highlighted in this issue of Cleveland Magazine. In the case, the name Brown refers to Oliver Brown, and Board of Education refers to the board, Beachwood?
Topeka, Kansas.
The board from what city? The capital of Kansas, Topeka is right. And that does it for the picture-perfect round. Who will be our next champion? Beachwood, Firestone, or Hawken? We're back to find out as the Academic Challenge Championship rolls on.
Being there when you need us the most. At Westfield Insurance, we take these words to heart. A promise of protection means more to us than simply insuring your home, auto, or business. Our agency partners and employees are part of the communities where you live and work. We know what our customers value. That's why we support programs that you and your family care about most, like academic excellence, teen driving safety, and neighborhood improvement. Westfield Insurance, sharing knowledge and building trust in your community.
Let's welcome our team advisors tonight from Beachwood, John Kaminsky, from Firestone, Linda Seatbelt, and from Hawken, Stan Perry. Time to get back underway now with hot picks. One at a time, I'll ask each team 8 questions. The correct response is worth 20 points. No penalty here for a wrong answer, so guess away. Any team going 8 for 8 will receive those very important 25 bonus points. First up, team number 1, Firestone. For your questions, we go over to Eric from Hawken. Eric, 1, 2, 3, or 4 for Firestone.
1, please.
Envelope number 1 for Firestone. Again, Firestone, these questions only for you. Scientists have identified a potentially useful form of magnetic bacteria living in what valley, the lowest geographical point in the U.S.?
Death Valley. Death Valley?
Death Valley is right. Check out a map and you'll see that Egypt is bordered by 2 seas. The Mediterranean, and what other sea whose waters were parted by Moses?
The Red Sea?
Red Sea is right. The height of a horse is measured in hands, with each hand measuring how many inches? Equaling 1/3 of a foot.
4.
4 is right. So the reminder to your science question. Which of these terms refers to the diffusion of water through a semi-permeable membrane so as to equalize concentrations of solutions on both sides?
Osmosis.
In perfect stereo, correct. What African-American woman nicknamed the Moses of her people led over 300 slaves to freedom via the Underground Railroad? Tubman is right. Well done. The United States themselves are the greatest poem, wrote Walt Whitman in an introduction to what poetic work of his that has a botanical name?
Leaves of Grass. Leaves of Grass.
Leaves of Grass, correct. To the monitor your math question, evaluate this expression here.
12, 24, 7. 7.
7 is right. 25 bonus points possible here, Firestone. The turning point of the American Revolution is how some historians refer to what 1777 battle, where General Gates defeated General Burgoyne in New York.
Battle of Saratoga.
25 bonus points for Firestone. Well done. All right, up next is Hawken. We go over to our buddy Scott from Beachwood. Scott, 2, 3, or 4?
2, please.
Envelope number 2 for Hawken. Gentlemen, these questions only for you. There are about 600,000 rivets in each of the 2 towers of what bridge connecting San Francisco Bay with the Pacific Ocean?
Golden Gate.
Golden Gate is right. Meryl Streep's Iron Lady performance turned to gold when she won an Oscar for portraying what British Prime Minister?
Thatcher.
Thatcher's right. If you were on the march with Walter the Penniless and Peter the Hermit, you'd have been part of what type of medieval religious expeditions?
Crusade.
Crusades, correct. To the monitor, your science question. If table salt is heated in a flame, it will turn to which of these colors?
Yellow.
Yellow is right. Well done. The Andaluvian World was the subtitle of an 1882 book about what legendary lost continent that's also mentioned in Plato's writings?
Atlantis.
Atlantis is right. To title his latest bestseller, author Clive Cussler chose what same title that Upton St. Clair had used for his book about the meatpacking industry?
The Jungle.
Jungle is right. To the monitor your math question. If x equals 2, what is the value here?
1.
1 is right. 25 bonus points possible here, Hawken. The only U.S. president elected to the Senate after leaving the White House was what 17th chief executive who succeeded Abraham Lincoln?
Andrew Johnson.
25 bonus points for Hawken. All right, finally tonight is Beachwood. We go back to Bijan from Firestone. What will it be, 3 or 4?
4.
Envelope number 4. So sorry. Envelope number 3, Beachwood. These questions are only for you. According to legend, the Emperor Nero gave a musical performance while what destructive force was sweeping through Rome in 64 A.D.?
Fire.
Fire is right. According to one recent survey, the city where workers are most satisfied with their jobs is what capital of Texas?
Austin.
Austin is right. Scientists in Idaho are worried that the Boise and Snake Rivers have dangerous amounts of what element whose symbol is P?
Phosphorus. Phosphorus.
Phosphorus is right. To the monitor, your science question. The specific gravity of seawater is slightly greater than, less than, or the same as that of distilled water?
Greater. Greater than.
Greater than is right. In his poem Among School Children, Yeats describes what Greek mathematician who taught that the square of the hypotenuse equals the sum of the squares of the other two sides?
Pythagoras.
Pythagoras is right. Hugh Jackman and Russell Crowe are both starring in the upcoming movie version of what Broadway musical based on a Victor Hugo novel?
Les Miserables.
Les Miserables, correct. To the monitor for your math question. What is the value here?
64.
64 in record time, correct. 25 bonus points possible here, Beachwood. Democracy in America might make a good title for a textbook, except that it is identical to a title already used in the 1830s by what Frenchman?
De Tocqueville.
25 bonus points. Wow. 6 for 6 tonight on bonus points. It is the championship, and you know what? We're moments away from the final buzzer and crowning our new champ. Don't go anywhere. The 44th Academic Challenge Championship continues.
Once I was diagnosed with breast cancer, we chose to go with Suma because Suma was so highly recommended. I could understand the language that this doctor used, and the way that he was able to accept that I had a whole crowd of people with me to examine him like he was examining me. I felt that they cared about me. That's how you feel about family.
I'm a process engineer at a high-tech company in Ohio. We're developing cool new liquid crystal devices, like the Boogie Board tablet. It's based on technology created at Kent State University. Yeah, the research teams at Kent State are always coming up with discoveries. Discoveries that end up in real-world products. In fact, you'd be amazed at all the great things coming out of Kent State. I should know, I'm one of them. My name is Diaz McDaniel, and I'm a proud graduate of Kent State University.
Does your old mattress keep you up all night? Don't know where to turn for the rest you need? Trust Wayside Furniture's 7 decades of experience and the lowest prices guaranteed. Buy any Serta or White Dove mattress at our everyday low price and get the matching box spring or foundation for just $1. Hurry, sale ends soon. Wake up to the best deal in town. For unbeatable mattress savings, visit Wayside in Akron. Better furniture, priced lower.
All right, welcome back to the AC Championship. Before we continue, let's recap our score so far tonight. In third place with 470 points is Hawken. Tied for the lead, 480 is Firestone, tied with Beachwood, 480 points. So a very close match. Now it is time for our grab bag round. This is a free-for-all. Each correct answers were 20 points. A team will lose 20 points for a wrong or no answer. Also some visual questions here. Those are plus or minus 30. Again, this is for all 3 teams. A very close match, and it will determine our champion. So everyone, hands on your buzzers. I ask the audience to be very quiet. Very close match. Our grab bag round begins now. In the upcoming movie Hotel Transylvania, Adam Sandler provides the voice for what character originally created by Bram Stoker? Firestone.
Dracula.
Is right. The Man Without a Face is the title of a new biography of what man recently elected to a 3rd term as president of Russia? Hawken. Putin. Putin is right. Forget about health food. Runners scarf down Twinkies during the annual April Fool's race. In what city home to the University of Michigan? Firestone.
Ann Arbor.
Is right. To the monitor. Sitting Bull was a chief of what tribe of Native Americans? Hawken. Sue? Sue is right. St. Patrick was a peace-loving man, but his father was what sort of Roman army officer who was in charge of 100 Hawken?
Centurion.
Is right. Choice. Which of the following atomic particles has an extremely short half-life? The photon, the pi meson, or the electron? Firestone.
The pi meson.
Is correct. Thomas Mallon has recently written a fictionalized account of what scandal that brought down the Nixon administration. Hawken.
Watergate.
Is right. This quote to the monitor. This quote comes from what poet who did not steal when he wrote The Wasteland and the Murder in the Cathedral? Firestone.
T.S. Eliot.
Is right. If a fifth-degree equation has integral coefficients, what is the least number of real roots it can have?
4.
Okay, 4 is incorrect. You did get in before the buzzer sounded. The answer is incorrect. Let's take a look at the final standings tonight in our championship match. In third place with 480 points is Beachwood. In second place, 540 points, Hawken. And our winner tonight with 570 points, Firestone. Don't go anywhere. Westfield Insurance is back after this with our check presentations. Stay with us.
Follow us online at newsnet5.com. Just scroll down to station links and click on Academic Challenge.
Welcome back to Academic Challenge. Joining us now for the championship check presentation, our partners at Westfield Insurance, and we've got Terry Grimm. Terry, take it away.
Great match today, and congrats on making it to the finale. On behalf of Westfield Insurance, I have a check here for you for $3,000.
All right, fantastic. John Kaminsky, the advisor at Beachwood. John, heck of a run to make it even to the finals.
Thank you. I know every team has worked very hard to be here, and we want to thank Channel 5 and Westfield Insurance for the opportunity to be here tonight.
All right, congratulations, Beachwood, third place. Very well done. Okay, let's move over to our second place team. Very close match. Terry, take it away. Hawken.
Gentlemen, great match today, and it came right down to the end. On behalf of Westfield and our employees, I present you this check for $4,000. Congratulations.
All right. Stan Perry is the advisor at Hawken. Stan, you won this a few years ago. Tonight, very close, came down to the final question.
It usually is this tough when you get to this level, and we're just glad to be here, and we want to congratulate Firestone on their win today.
Okay, very good. Hawken, congratulations. Second place team, only a question shy of winning. Let's move over to our championship team, Firestone. Our champions this year. Terry, take it away.
Congratulations, our 2012 champions. What a great match today. And on behalf of Westfield and our independent agency partners, I have a check here for you for $6,000. Congratulations.
Allison Seafelt is the advisor here for Firestone. An incredibly close match. What's going through your head now?
I'm just so proud of these kids. I mean, this is beyond anything I can expect. I am so proud of them. Thank you to our, congratulations to our competition. They're great competitors. Thank you, Westfield and Channel 5, for giving us this experience, and our principal for supporting us all year. He had surgery recently, wasn't able to be here, but I know he'll be very happy to hear.
I'm sure he's very proud of you guys. Firestone, congratulations. A very close match. All three teams this year. It was really a historic 44th season. Congratulations to our top three teams and every school that competed this year on Academic Challenge. Okay, that is it for the 44th season. I'm Jason Nicholas. We'll see you soon for another edition of Academic Challenge. Class dismissed. Good night, everybody.
Academic Challenge has been brought to you by Westfield Insurance.